it's different between like work respect and relationship respect, at home respect, kids respect. You know what I'm saying? It's like tiers to this type of respect thing. Like at work, bro, like you if you know that I'm overworked or whatever, bro, and I don't, cause like sometimes I don't show it in my, I don't speak it out, but I show it in my face, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need this and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or, cause I work in film, right? And you know what I'm saying? As far as like goes, is like if I'm giving you, like my job being a production assistant background and doing stunts as well, is that if I'm telling you something like, oh yeah, I need you here, this place, whatever, it's not to be an a-hole. It's to actually, like, you know what I'm saying, I need you there. So, you know what I'm saying, just give me that, you know what I'm saying, work with me in that sense.
And so when somebody doesn't do it, you feel disrespected.
Yeah, 100%. I'm like, bro, like, and especially if I already told you and you like, oh, well, another form of it is like working with like a lot of BGs, like, oh, I was never told that. I'm like, bro, we had a whole
meeting,
a whole 30-40 minute meeting before we got on set about what's
your expectation.
What
I feel
it
like
is.
There's definitely different levels of respect and disrespect. Work is a completely different environment, just because if you respect the people around you and the place you work, you're going to end up working the most efficiently, and it's going to just help everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
But in other environments, people like to, for relationships especially, respect is like something that's kind of more nuanced. There's boundaries and like,
oh yeah.
My biggest issue is just forgetting small things that, because in a relationship, if you forget something that your partner likes or they enjoy, it was like I told you I didn't like this, that, and that. Why would you order that? Why would you get me red flowers? That's a subtlety sign of disrespect, and that's the like biggest form that like can actually end up hurting you.
Yeah, and when you say that, it makes me think: should we put that much focus on that type of disrespect? Because I do feel like in relationships we get so upset, right? Like, how could you buy me that? And you should know. Like, should we be that upset and feel so disrespected, or did that be one of the things where we're just like, you know what? Everybody's human. Everybody makes mistakes, and let it roll off a little bit more than we do.
Yeah, I honestly might be a little bit too relaxed with it, but I have a very hard time reacting to disrespect, just because I know where I stand. I know my work ethic and output of like level. So when people don't reciprocate that, I don't really expect it from a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right.
It's different when it's someone that you come to respect and was like, but then I can also rationalize it in my head. It's like, all right, something happened, something was off. It's not a big deal. But I don't really, I mean, people are people. They're going to mess up. I don't expect most people to live up to my standards anyway.
Yeah. I could use me for an example in that, bro. Like certain, like you said, certain things are like, and I'm being childish right now too. Certain things are like, you know what I'm saying, like certain levels of disrespect, like you saying, are like little white lies or whatever. Like, oh yeah, you know what I understand. Like, oh, you knew I didn't want any veggies on my in my hibachi, but you did it anyway because you wanted the veggie. All right, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Because you, or I wanted you to have some veggies.
Yeah, I want you. But I get that, but like,
it's healthy.
If like, you know, like, if you saw me eat veggies here and there, and then, you know what I'm saying, like, but then you put it in like, oh, it's not more. It was like 6 times where you did eat veggies, but it was like 12 times you didn't. Cool, I understand that. But like, if you never see me eat vanilla cake, like if you like, and I made it adamant that I do not like vanilla cake. And then we go, you know, so we having a Thanksgiving or we having a family gathering and everything, and your mom's gonna bake a cake, and you was like, oh, what kind of cake you want? You was like, oh, vanilla. We all gonna eat vanilla. And I'm like, bro, you know,
right?
Like all of us love chocolate cake. All of us love red velvet cake. Well, I don't, but you know what I'm saying, that was the cake.
Yes.
But I do not like vanilla cake, and I'm saying this like in real time. Right. Like I do not like vanilla cake. Like,
yeah, right, but don't you feel like that's more of them being selfish rather than them being disrespect? I know being selfish is disrespect, but there's outward disrespect and there's inward disrespect. They didn't mean to disrespect you. They were probably just like, man, I love vanilla cake so much, I forget what Jimmy be saying.
I know. I agree with that. I agree that that is a situation of I wasn't even thinking about being disrespectful. Mm-hmm. You're just so selfish. Some people are very selfish.
That's where respect kind of lies. It's the mental bandwidth that you're associating with a person.
Oh, I like that.
Right? Because we're all entertainers. Mm-hmm. We know 1,001 people that we're probably never going to see within the next year, but they're going to turn up eventually. It's not disrespectful to not remember the fun facts you learned about them whenever you met them and then they turn up at a premiere or show somewhere. Mm-hmm. It is mad respectful if you do. Yeah. Because it's not you being selfish. It's just there's too much bandwidth that you can associate. We've met twice, how can I associate a higher value to you? I don't remember some of my family members' birthdays.
Yeah.
Sorry I didn't reach out on Instagram. Like,
yeah.
That type of situation.
No, those, I'll be like, bro, like, are you serious? Or like, you know, we're shaking, like, it's so many people we shake hands with, you know what I'm saying? Even other comedians, and you singer and an actress. It's like so many people we shake hands with or whatnot. And, you know what I'm saying? Like they expect.
I'm going to add this when you're done.
Because, no, and I'm going to let you, I'm just a little piece and I'm going to give it right back to you. It's like, bro, like, I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? I know you, but I don't know you, bro. Like, they be like, oh, man,
yeah,
well.
you don't know them.
And then I done got kicked off shows because, like 12 comedians wish this comedian happy birthday. And I was like, oh, snap. No, you know what I'm saying? They wish they, you know what I'm saying? Early in the morning, 8 o'clock, happy birthday. You seeing it on their story on Instagram. And then I'm like, oh, snap. I'm working. Oh, 8:30, man. Hey, yo, happy birthday. Oh, yeah, nice, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty much, you know what I'm saying, over with. And I'm like, bro, like.
Really?
Yeah, no, shoot. I don't feel like that's disrespectful. It's like,
I don't feel like that's disrespectful either.
Entertainers got egos. They like remember that, and it was like, oh well, I'm not inviting you to my birthday show next year. You had a birthday show, and I'm not on your lineup.
Yeah, I feel like people are like that. Period.
You're doing best friends all roasting you for your birthday. Oh, I didn't make the dais. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's hard. I think in any aspect of life, with inviting, you know, because I'm going through that right now. Planning a party is like, who you invite, who you not invite. It's very difficult. And she's like, oh, well, this person. And then we feel like respect is, if you invited me to your party, I invite you to mine. But did somebody ever invite you that you feel like, I'm not really close with them, so I really don't want to invite them to my party because I don't feel like they're close to me?
I've definitely been invited to things just because they knew I wouldn't want to show up for them, and then they could talk about that later. And I was like, man, I'm not. Birthdays are birthdays. I don't go to parties anyway. I have fun on my own. Every day I've ever had is the best day ever, up until a certain point.
I love that.
But not. Hey man, I'm ready.
I'll be back. I'm starving.
Wait, just while we're still talking about like peer respect, do you ever feel weird about like running up and then you dap someone up and then they just try to give you a fist bump to the next person?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Like
yes.
So
like we'll walk in. When a comedian walks in a room, it's like everyone will say hi to him all at once. It's like, oh, Jimmy's here. What's up, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then down the line, you're dapping up everybody. Then you see someone, insert name here, and it's like, hey, what's up, bro? Nice to see you.
Yeah. And they give you like a, yeah.
You mean like, you mean like if everybody gave me daps and then one person gave me a fist bump?
Yeah.
I'm not. I think on the other way.
I get called out on it regularly, and it might just because I'm the one white dude.
I think it's the other way around for me. Like say if we like Holden comes in, right, and everybody's like, "Hey, Holden, what's up?" Everybody say, "Hey, Holden," and then you're the guy, and you're shaking everybody's hands, and then you get to me and you fist bump,
right,
and then you go back and hand. I'm like, bro, what? Like,
is that what are you the one doing it, Holden?
No.
Oh.
Well, actually, you know what? I might be actually. There's been multiple times like just walking through like backstage somewhere. And it was like, why'd I get a handshake? And I was like, I don't know, man.
I was just in the mood.
Switching it up. Everybody can't get the same thing.
But I think it's weird because that's where that gray area lands because what lies for me because it's one thing being the it person in the situation and you're dapping everybody up and then you go to a fist bump and then you dap everybody up opposed to that one person because like we have egos and it's like bro like I'm not thinking about it because like maybe that one person is just not a handshaker but if I see you shake everybody's hand getting me then dapping and go back to shaking hands and like it's something about me that you wanted to bump.
Honestly, for me personally, it's mostly because I be giving people hugs. So
you're a hugger,
right? I'm a hugger too.
And then I'll get to I've had one interaction where I was giving people hugs. Someone in the middle was like, "Hey, bro, good seeing you." Dapped him up, and then went back to giving other people hugs.
Hold on, what the heck?
But I didn't think he wanted a hug.
Oh, but that's also too like you try to know your audience.
Turns out, dude really needed a hug.
So did you go back and hug him?
Yeah, but it felt ironic at that point.
I had like a major issue that I experienced where this one person, she is in charge of our group for singing, and she's not a hugger. So one of the girls felt super offended though because when we came into this gathering, she hugged me. This is what the girl said. She was like, she hugged you, she hugged this person, she hugged this person, and with me, she did not hug me. And so she felt super offended that she didn't get a hug. My response was like, she's not really a hugger, but she hugged you. But I also could be like, you know how many years I've known her?
Yeah.
Because that makes a difference.
I had to earn that hug.
Yeah.
You just want a day one hug. That's crazy.
Holden, I had to earn that hug. Like, I feel like she knows me. Not that she doesn't know you. Yeah, you singing with her for a year. I've been knowing her for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, and those times those actually make sense and everything. Like, but like, and it goes to a point where like sometimes people feel like, you know, like I've met people where like they're not that type of person, but like because everyone else is doing it, they want to do it as well. Yeah. So like, let's get back into like I give a scenario, use an example for the hug situation. Like, you met people that hypothetically not huggers, but then they see everyone get hugged. And it's like, oh, I want one too. Like, bro, I've
never hugged you.
We've never hugged. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what? This is your thing. Like, you know, I'm a hugger, but like now that I'm hugging everybody, like you feel like, oh, well, that's disrespectful. You didn't hug me.
And I feel like that's bad on them. You can't change up because everybody else is a hugger.
Yeah,
like you gotta stand your ground. You don't like hugs.
It's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be that one person, but nah.
Yeah.
But like, do we feel like, I don't know, like it's weird, like cause like, and I'm glad that Fancy's back. Shout out Fancy.
Woo, I'm glad to be back. I missed y'all.
Do we feel like respect is different between like men and women?
I'd say fundamentally a little bit, yeah, but it kind of breaks down to the same things. Like, cause guys' respect is just, all right, if we have an issue, come to me about it. Let me know. Don't let it get out between more than us.
Yeah.
Right.
Guys,
I forgot.
This episode is brought to you by
SteakandPost.com.
Special code Kuttin Loose 1. KUTTINLOOSE 1. All 10% purchases off. Again, that is SteakandPost.com.
As the main form of disrespect is like, hey, don't challenge me in front of not only your friends, our friends, strangers. Just don't challenge me.
Or what about don't tell anybody else? Like, I feel like my significant other does not like if I tell someone else, like my best friend, like what went down.
Yeah, 100%.
I think
you don't like that either. Why?
It is weird because I'm a hypocrite.
It's situational.
Like, I'm a hypocrite with that.
Because you're gonna tell your boy.
No. I'm not gonna tell him. But it's like one of those things.
You gotta talk it out.
Yeah.
You can't let it just stew in your head and you get upset about it.
Yeah,
in a bubble.
But I mean, like, in terms of, like, when I say I'm a hypocrite with it is because, you know what I'm saying, you have those situations where, like, maybe my wife or whatever don't want our business out and everything, but then I go back and I'm like, oh, yeah, guess what happened to my homeboy, to her. And I'm like, bro, like, yo, I'm not giving him that same level of even though we truly have we, of course, have a different bond than my homeboys. But it's like, bro, like technically, that's hypocritical because, like, yeah. I'm giving all the, you know what I'm saying, what y'all say, what your women say, the tea? I'm giving all the tea.
You're giving all the tea
to her, but
Still
I'm not
sis.
spilling.
But you don't give him no tea. What did you say?
Yes.
Nothing. We're gonna move on. Okay. Fancy, how do you view respect?
So I would say, and I read this book that men want respect and women want love some years back. And so the premise was that good relationships work between men and women when women focus on giving their man in their relationship respect and he focuses on giving her love. Because men value the respect more than love is what the premise of the book. Not that he doesn't want love. It's just that if you're valuing, right, that respect is first. I think that's true to a certain extent. For me, I feel like the biggest form of disrespect is my time. Do not do things that disrespect my time. So if you say we're meeting at this time, let's meet at this time. If you say we're going here, let's go here. If you don't disrespect, and then don't not call me, not text me. Like, I have lost it over those things. And with my saying, like, you go to 0 to 10. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, my time is my thing because quality time is one of my love languages.
For sure.
Yes.
Shout out.
So anything that interferes with that, I'm like a different person. Like, once it happens, like the stuff that comes out of it's not nice because it's just like I feel 100% disrespected.
Yeah. And I agree with that. Like, especially with that. Like, I think it came with more so. Once I got like older and everything, when you realize like time is money. Like, it's super. Like, I feel like that's the most invaluable thing ever. And like, you know what I'm saying. But because I can get them, you know what I'm saying. I can get the money back. I can get, you know what I'm saying. I can get that back. Whatever.
You can't get your time back.
I cannot get that time back, bro. Like that clock is ticking.
And it literally says to me, you do not value me. And maybe it shouldn't, but that's how I interpret it. Like, if you just don't respond or don't, when it comes to time, I'm just like, oh, okay, he don't value me.
No, that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Like, and it's one thing, like, because and I feel like if you don't value your own time as well. Like, it's one thing where, like, I can give you, me personally, I give you leniency if it's like, hey, I plan this, like, oh yeah, let's be here at 7:30. You be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna try to get there. You know, say da 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 da. I give way more grace on that side of it than if you told me, hey, I need you here at 8:00 and I get there at 7:50 and you don't show up to 8:40.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like
100%.
I think that pissed me off more than the other side.
Like,
something like that actually happened to me recently, where I was doing a shoot with some black comedians.
Oh, well,
no,
Holden, you know how they are.
Listen, the casting director hit me up after the fact. Was like, all right, everything's set in stone. Between you and me, the call time for cameras is an hour after the time I told you and everyone else. I'm just letting you know that so everyone else knows that.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't tell certain people on the crew. And I was like, that seems a little disrespectful, not only to everyone that they are trying to trick into getting there on time,
yeah,
but also me. It was like, because...
No, Holden, I feel like that person is trying to manage a set.
They're trying to manage a set, but in my mind, if you know that people aren't going to try their hardest to make the day happen, don't choose them.
But, I know.
But also,
because there's a lot of professional people, and they just decided. I don't want to say the name of the production company because they're awesome. They make great content, but it's a weird vibe.
All right, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this, right?
Because we get there early, we're just chilling, and then everyone else rolls in and was like, all right, let's get to work now.
And that's what she didn't want. That's why she told you a different time. So you should appreciate that.
But also, like, to play devil's advocate and, like, be realistic on that. My bad. I'm going to give you 1 second.
No, you're right.
So sorry. Is that, like, we are all entertainers, bro. We know what call times are, right? So, like, if I know that this people are going to be late if I gave them this call time, why not give them all right, crew call, whatever, it's going to be at 4:00. Have them come in at 2:30. Holden's always on time. Let Holden come in at 3:30. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what she was doing.
No. He's saying, like, she told everyone to come in at a time early just because we know this group of people are going to be late. Yeah. Swap that around. Give him, because he's always on time, give him that respect to be like, all right, cool.
Wait, then I didn't understand it right.
Yeah.
So she had you come in earlier than the people that were going to be late?
Yeah, so essentially they told us call time 11:30. I was told cameras aren't even showing up till 12:30. And then eventually we started doing everything at like 1:45.
So they did make sure that you weren't there too early.
We were there way too early.
No, I think what he's saying is, like, they told everyone, then correct me if I'm wrong, they told everyone to come in at 11:30 because we know these group of people are going to be late. Versus what I'm saying is, like, tell them to come in at 11:30. You know what I'm saying? And then tell Holding on the hush hush. All right, cool. And I told them to be at 11:30, but you could be at 12:30
that's what
because
I thought he was saying they did.
No,
I agree with you. And that's what you did.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be real. The way they handled it was respectful. It could have been way more respectful. Like, I didn't have the info on what the day was until we got there, and had to wait an hour and a half for that.
Yeah.
Just because we had to wait for the director to show up, we had to wait for the cameras to show up.
Who was also black.
Well, come on.
Well, Holden. So here's the thing that I want to know from you, because you're used to dealing with black people all the time.
I don't like the way you said dealing with, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that was super crazy.
What's the better word?
I'm not just tolerating them. I'm having a good time,
I
Fancy.
know. I didn't mean it that way, though.
You work with and have a extreme great relationships
with a lot of black entertainers. Does
Oh,
that
yeah.
sound better?
It way better.
It almost sounds worse, but I'm picking up what you're putting down.
So you have this relationship. So just share a little bit, I feel like, about how that thing with time with black people, because, you know, we have that stigma of not, even though I told you I don't play that. I like being on time. But majority, there is a, what do you call it? Stereotype.
Yes.
Stereotype. There's a little bit of a stigma about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's that affected your whole thing?
I'll tell you what right now. people stopped like that. People stopped giving me the real time.
Okay.
They just was like, yeah, show up, because I've shown up to Cats Cafe. Shout out Cats, we'll miss you.
R.I.P. man.
I've shown up to perform probably 2 hours earlier. It's like, yeah, we open at this time. The list drops 20 minutes after that, and I'm there, and they're setting up chairs, and I was like, oh, so all of this is a floozy.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like, you guys ain't even open yet. And it was like, is there a list? And I was like, no, we don't even have any staff here. I'm just here to unlock and leave. And I was like, all right, sweet. So now I just feel dumb in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's also times when I show up late, and it's like, I don't know what I'm trying to say at that point.
Okay, wait. So is there times where you've shown up late because you thought all the black people were going to be late, but this particular group of black people were on time?
Sometimes that does happen.
That's the Baltimore in you.
It is. Dude, you can't try to play late math. It'll mess you up. You just got to be early.
All right, how do you feel about it? And I'm glad we're saying this. Like, of course, we know in our industry and everything, the veterans get the perks or whatnot. All right, cool. And I'm glad, like, when you said Cat Has Faith, like, so much popped up in my mind right now. Like, how do you feel about, like, when someone's hosting this, and we're not saying Cat Has Faith, but, like, someone's hosting an event or a comedy show or whatnot, or a music show or a concert, and you know, and they have a showcase, a list of people, and, like, you know, it's maybe an open mic for us, right? And we get there, Cat's Cafe starts at 8:45 or whatever, the show starts at 8:45. You get there at 7:45. You sign up on the list. You're number one on the list. And then, like, people start trickling in. Like, someone shows up at 8:45 and they go up before you.
Because they like them.
Yeah, they know them or like them.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very, and to me, that's
very disrespectful.
So disrespectful to me, bro.
I think it's disrespectful. If they're upfront about it, there's a little bit of wiggle room on how you should take it, but at the end of the day, it's disrespectful.
Yeah, like, if you
like in any capacity, if
Because
someone
you're
shows
basically
up late,
saying
like,
I'm crap.
yeah, like, if you're not a veteran, bro, like, then,
Yeah.
like, bro, like, oh yeah, because I've been in so many shows where I'm like,
or they don't even have to be a veteran. You got to earn what you were just given.
yeah,
Like, if you go up there and you're messing around, like, because I've done this before where I get on a show and I was like, man, we started a little late. It's running a little deeper than I thought. I'm actually going to head out. And then I wreck someone to give my spot.
yeah.
This has happened to me before. It was like, I'm not going to be able to do this show. Someone else here, it was like, you want to take my spot? And it was like, yeah, bro. Goes up there and riffs for 5 minutes. And I was like, you just got to bump 40 people on a lineup to get the good, because it's like an all-day show situation.
Yeah.
You just got to get a premium spot just to mess around. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
And then you feel disrespected that you gave them the slot.
Exactly.
Like in that one, because like I want you to clarify on that when you mean like riff around, because like if it's a showcase and you riff, like, you know what I'm saying, but like if it's a mic, like that's
different.
Because a mic that's meant to like try out new material. So
I guess what I'm trying to say is, like,
Maybe you didn't
I'm trying to say if I want to say names of the clubs.
Nah, don't. You can say
Just,
this said.
are they,
of the
when
show.
you
Insert
say
name
riff
here.
around, do you mean they're not taking it? It doesn't seem like they took it seriously.
What I'm saying is, if there's 10 funny dudes in the room, and one person is getting special treatment to be put over, it's like, that's not the time to not care.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot of people who are put in spots where it was like, yeah, I could show up and go up wherever I wanted and do it. It's like, they just don't care. I was like, dude, you're wasting the rep. You're wasting everyone's time.
That's like actresses too.
You're disrespecting the show. I was like, these people came here for this, that, and the other, and you're just throwing it back at them.
Yeah.
Like, especially doing a lot of independent films, I feel like, and they're not even A actors, right? They're like B-list.
Exactly.
But they want to
They're trying
come
to get a
into
read.
the independent film B-list. But I guess to them, on this film, they're A. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
this film couldn't afford A-list.
Yeah, they like number one on the list, on the call sheet.
So they just show up whenever they feel like it. But I also feel I feel like that's disrespectful to all of us that had to be here, and we're sitting here waiting for you, and we can't do our part until you do your part. Yeah, you're the main name because nobody knows my name, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know your name, but I have to act with you. But I've been makeup done for 2 hours, and now you show up.
Yeah, I mean, that's, to me, that's like when you, and it's hard to actually be in those type of scenes as well, be like with someone that you don't feel like is disrespecting you. disrespecting your time, disrespecting the craft. But it's one of those things like I guess it's just, you know what I'm saying, that I feel like that's it depends on the game we're playing, whatever, or like whatever show we're on. Like that depends on the time frame in which we are in these situations, whatever the circumstances. That's what I don't know why it took so long to get there. It depends on the circumstances of the situation. Like, I feel like one of those is the day when we're trying to find those words and everything.
Yeah,
to say,
because you want to defend. We know.
Yeah. You want, hey, look, the sponsors and everything, bro. Shout out to them.
I'll offend whoever.
I like that. The crazy thing is, I respect that you would do that. Yeah, I respect that you would be disrespectful to everyone.
And I kind of
not care.
I feel disrespected.
You can't. You're not allowed.
But like,
oh, that makes me think of something.
Go ahead.
Do you feel like the way some people behave at some point, and then they're like, "Oh, I feel disrespected," and you're like, "Bro, you disrespect everybody. You're not allowed to feel disrespected."
Yeah.
100%.
That's why I feel like our dynamic with Will works so well.
Right,
Because if we just jumped on Will and made fun of him 24/7, that's a bad friendship. We promise y'all, behind the scenes, he deserves it.
Right.
100%. Like
and we love him for it. It's just who he is.
yeah, it's Will, man. Shout out Will.
He's
P.
a gremlin, dude.
Shout out to Will, who said he was on his way.
Yeah. He
2
was
hours
on
ago.
he was on his way.
But yeah, like, do we feel like, all right? So I know, especially dealing with your partners and everything. Do you feel like women view what men think is respect as authority and like you know what I'm saying, trying to what's the word I'm looking for?
Usurp.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes.
And then men feel like, you know what I'm saying, like we, like, you know, a lot of people think men move off logic, women move off emotions. Do you think like women's side of it, like we already talked about it, like women's side is just like that, just solely like do women respect be solely just emotions?
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying, because woman respect could be based off how she feeling that day, whereas a man could be like.
No, because remember I told you, like with the time thing, I don't care how I'm feeling, that is going to make me feel disrespected.
So even if you're in the best mood, like you just won $1 million on the way to going to this thing and they late, you still gonna be pissed.
Yes.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, look,
The $1 million doesn't take away the fact that you don't value me.
I like that. I respect that. I respect how you feel right now.
Like, so now I got this $1 million and I got to find a new boo because you don't value me.
Yeah.
Or friend.
If anything, that should
friend.
make them want to be there sooner.
Right.
No, but they don't know that though. I'm saying like you gotta.
They don't know, Holden. But
Yeah,
still.
you bought a lottery ticket on the way there, and it's like the day before, and it's like, oh snap, it's 7:00. The numbers hit, and then you like, oh snap, I got this in my hand right now, like, you know what I'm saying. But do we feel like when you as a man or a woman, when you get disrespect, do you feel like that's like do that make you like, do that a shot to your ego, but also do that, like, how does that make a person feel in general? Like, does that make you feel less than?
Yes.
Like internally.
No, so not that I'm less than, but that you think I'm less than.
This might be the main disconnect between men and women, because personally I feel if I get disrespected, depending on the scale of the disrespect, there's certain things that can't fly, but if I get disrespected, that kind of like motivates me
To do what?
to prove them wrong. So it's like,
okay.
I kind of thrive off of having haters, and I don't have haters, but there's people who want to see me fail. There's people that want to see everyone fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. That actually is insane to me.
So you love having the chip on your shoulders.
I like proving people wrong. I used to walk into comedy shows. My favorite stage shirt was just a big ass acrylic tee that says "Prove them wrong" across my arms.
Yeah.
And it was like, I like carrying that energy around because no matter how unrelatable you are, maybe you're being disrespected because they can't see who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Once you make that switch and it's like, oh, okay, he's legit, you're so unrelatable, it's relatable to them. It was like, oh, I have no idea what he's about. Maybe no one knows what I'm about, but I can get there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's a good way to look at it. I like that.
Because you just got to be grateful. No one is trying to actively inspire you through hate.
Yeah.
So you have to, when they're disrespecting you, you also have to register as like,
They don't know.
they don't even know what's up.
Yeah.
It was like they don't know how they should be treating me because maybe in their reality I'm not there yet.
That's actually deep.
So question, like, are they like, oh, if we don't put this out, are they at fault if they don't know?
if they don't know,
are they at fault?
They're at fault for not trying.
They're just judgy.
They're judgy.
Yeah, they're judgy. So they're at fault for being judgmental.
If you look at a person, I mean, a lot of people are stuck in survival mindset, so they don't even get it.
Yeah.
But if you look at another person as anything less than deserving of everything you have, you're at fault.
Right.
And you're at a point in your life where maybe you can't see that everyone is not only equal but divine. Like, if you're not at that point, it's like, I can't really fault you, but you're going to get there and you're going to fault yourself. Right. Because once you get out of that survival mindset and you're just in abundance and love, and you're just like, I was like, you thriving doesn't hurt me. In fact, it inspires me to thrive with you. Yeah. We can all win situation. Yeah. Once you adhere to that mindset, there's nothing that can stop you and there's nothing that can hurt you. So I don't even get disrespected. It's like I register it and your mind is like, oh, you see me as a little bit less than what I am. But that's okay because you don't know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you're gonna figure it out.
Right.
And what I mean by that, like, what I was trying to say with that is like it's a small nuances that we deal with in our life, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what I mean. Like, is the person at fault if they didn't know? Like, oh, I don't like this, and this. If you never explain that to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, or that big thing where like the big thing with relationships in real life, man, you should know, bro, because like you wouldn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Ooh.
I feel like we should have these conversations because like. It's one of those things, like, even as friends, bro, like, the golden rule, treat others how you want to be treated. But, like, what if they're, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that person is okay with that. But we never discuss that. And it's like, bro, come on, man, you should know that, bro. You should know me. You never vocalized this to me.
Well, since you mentioned that, is there a level of any relationship of certain things we think people should know?
Shout out to our sponsor, True Laundry Detergent, man. You can get 10% off anything on the website using our promo code Kuttin Loose. That's Kuttin Loose with a 1. That's Kuttin Loose 1. They have a ton of things out there, guys. You definitely like to use this, man. This has gotten my stuff clean so many times, man. Go ahead and get something before it's all gone, man.
Yes, 100%. And I'm guilty of that as well. It's like one of those things where I'm like, bro, like, oh, you should know that, bro. You know, I don't move like that, bro. But I've never told them that this bothers me.
Right.
I just like, oh, yeah, you seen the way I act, you seen the way I show, but like at the same time.
But should I? So here's one of the things. Should I have to tell you that if we set a time, be on time? I shouldn't have to tell you that because I feel like we set a time. Be on time.
Yeah, that 100%. Like that, the time was set.
What other things are like that? Like I shouldn't have to tell you, but it's like you should know.
You know what? There's crazy world scenarios that happen sometime. I'm late a good bit. Just the respect of reaching out and letting them know.
Yes.
As much notice as you can give. If it's 5 minutes and I let you know 5 minutes before we plan, it was like, hey, it looks like it's gonna be a little longer. I'm stuck at a light. They're fixing a pothole, whatever it is. Or like sometimes I've figured out days before. It's like, hey, I know I told you this, that, and the other. My flight got delayed, or I see rain coming through. Don't even worry about it.
Right.
If you can be there, I'd appreciate it. But it looks like it's gonna be during rush hour. I'll take the train.
So Holden, that. How you're explaining that to me takes away that thing where I told you I feel devalued, like you don't value me. Now I know you value me.
Right, you just got to make the effort.
Because you text, you called, you told me.
And what I'm saying is like we of course no one's perfect, right? But what I mean by that is like not only like the time thing, but like you know what I'm saying, you get into a discussion with someone and they start raising their voice, they're yelling and everything. But and he's like, bro, don't yell at me, bro. I ain't never had nobody yell at me, but like you've never explained like, bro, yelling at me ticks me off. You know what I'm saying? Like in real time, and they like maybe they grew up in an environment
I feel
where
like all men think that,
yeah,
like
like
women can't raise their voice at them.
No, I don't. No, raise your voice. I'm like because that's probably an environment you grew up in. Like you grew up in an environment where like yelling got your point across, but we never discussed that on the top. Like, bro, I'm calm, cool, collected, bro. Don't yell at me. Oh, I grew up in this environment, bro, but we never had that conversation there. You yell, you know what I'm saying?
That's one of the things that you can't expect somebody.
Yeah,
to
and that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you wouldn't want nobody yelling at you. My whole life, people was yelling at me, bro.
That's
like,
how we communicated
that's
in
how
my
we
house.
You know, I'm a loud person. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, you just a loud person. Whatever. I'm a loud, like those type of things where I feel like you know what I'm saying. It's like those like disrespect, like those borderline like disrespect, uncommunicated things. Like, bro, you didn't communicate that you don't like people yelling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I never communicated to you that I'm naturally a loud person.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you see that I'm a loud person. You see that I'm a quiet person, but we never actually had a conversation. It's like I feel like in that case, no one's actually being disrespectful.
I agree.
Like, that's a good. Do you feel like I don't know? That just came up in my head. Do you feel like someone could be disrespectful without the intent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
that goes into the consideration.
Like, no.
Well, also
like,
it goes into the lack of knowing.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean by that. It's like,
if you
could be disrespectful without the person being disrespectful. Is what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Because, like, say you're ordering food. If you don't ask what someone wants and you just assume, that might be disrespectful. It depends on the caliber of things.
Yeah.
Like, if you get your girl flowers and you know there's a type of flower that she doesn't like, why would you take the chance of getting a bouquet that has a little bit of everything? Like, that's disrespectful. Right. It was like, I hate yellow flowers. Right. And I was like, well, there's a couple yellows, but everything else is so pretty. I just got everything. It was the best deal. And I was like, it's $5 to make it something she would like more.
Yeah. Right.
Like, and you're not even thinking about it like that.
Or take them out.
Take them out. Give them to a stranger. Make their day.
Yeah.
I've actually done that before. Where I like to pick apart a bouquet and I was like, I don't think she'd like these frilly ones.
Right. Oh, that's cool. And you give them to somebody else.
Exactly. So I gave them to the cashier.
Question: do you feel like which is greater? Wait, I'll let you do that because I saw the epiphany just now. Go ahead.
So somebody might feel disrespected that like you gave them to another woman, like you gave flowers to another woman, even though you took them out of the bouquet for me. You gave them to another woman. Do they feel disrespected by that? Like, if your person was to know.
No, but if you...
I'd say I respect my partner enough to not tell them that part. They don't need to know. That wasn't my intention.
No, but if they knew.
But I'm making someone's day.
Your significant other, your wife, if she knew that you were like, well, I know she won't like these, I'll just give these flowers to her, would that bother her?
I feel like she would feel more disrespected by me being wasteful.
I think for me, I think it's one of those things where, like...
you give another woman flowers?
Like, you know, if we communicated that, and then yes, like, bro, I don't want you to give, like, because one of the things I was like, it was weird to me, like, you know, like early on in relationships, where it was like, it felt weird when, like, and I had to grow into where men, like, I don't like men buying my woman something to eat for lunch. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh yeah,
right.
It's almost like it's like borderline date, like, oh yeah, we going out and eat, oh, you know, don't worry, I'm gonna buy some.
Oh, like a friend.
Yeah, like like a random, like, you know what I'm saying, you're just a coworker, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy you something to eat, and it's like, if you didn't buy everybody something to eat, you know what I'm saying, if it's a friend group of 4, right? And it's like, you know what I'm saying, you were one of the guys in the relationship, and in the friendship, and there's like 3 women, and you only bought one person something to eat, bro, and you didn't buy these 2 people. Like, bro, I feel like
you like her.
As
you
a
like
man,
my girl.
As a man, that, you know what I'm saying, you know these intents and everything, and like, and also, like, you know what I'm saying, like, as a, you know, as a woman, like, it's certain things that, you know what I'm saying, you should pick up on your radar. You know what I'm saying, like, women always think, like, well, I know, man, I know, like, bro, but you didn't realize that he only bought you food. Like, that wasn't a sign of anything. Well, you know what I'm saying, they said they had money. Well, you had money. So what are you talking about?
So how did you deal with that?
I told her, I was like, what you mean? Like, when she said that, I was like, what you mean? She was like, oh, well, I'm like, oh, well, you know, so he kind of like was going to buy everybody food and everybody said it was good. I'm like, so why didn't you say you were good?
Like, because I didn't want to pay.
That was, no, but like,
in her mind, I didn't want to pay.
And then, like, the biggest thing women always want to do, and I feel like it's disrespectful, is like, women they know men so much, but they don't think men know men.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what you mean? Like, bro, oh, it wasn't even like that, bro. You thinking too much in it, bro. Like, I know how. I'm like,
we do that. You're right.
But a man can't tell you, oh, I know how women is. You don't know how women is, bro, because you're not a woman. Fair enough. I totally agree. I'm not a woman. I don't know how women think. You know what I'm saying? I don't know these little windows or pockets that women operate in, right? Whatever. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying, like, in the same, you saying like, oh, that's disrespectful if I give a girl flower, I don't look at it like that. Oh, but women, you know what I'm saying, women prioritize these flowers and these cute things, Men prioritize providing for a woman.
Right.
So if you, like, I know, and we know this as a man, bro, men.
You know what the hard part of explaining that is too? It's hard to relay that to your partner without saying, if I was in his position, this is exactly what it would mean. If I buy another girl food, there's only this, that, and not the other reason that I'm doing it.
Because now you're the
yeah.
they're the victim.
Now you're the bad guy.
You're the bad guy. Oh, so you saying if you was in, that's what you would do? Oh, so that's what you would do? No, bro. Like,
right.
I'm giving you the example.
Shifts the whole thing.
Like, now I'm wrong.
Like, oh, is that how you picked me up? You bought me some food? It's like, statistically, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm like, bro. But I'm wrong because, like, you know what I'm saying? And then it goes into like do you think women throwing insecurity on men is disrespectful as well? Like, oh yeah, you just insecure. No, I'm telling you this makes me feel uncomfortable.
I do think
this
that's
makes me
disrespectful.
feel uncomfortable. So
because I feel like, yeah, everybody, man and woman, we have things that make us feel disrespected.
Yeah.
It's not always the same. Some men have a different level of what makes them feel disrespected. So you can't be like, well, I never had this problem in any other relationship.
I'm not that person. Every woman is different. Every man is different, bro. Like, what you mean?
Yeah.
But do we feel like public disrespect is greater than or less than whatever you feel like than private disrespect?
Yes.
I think it's very hard to say, other than circumstantial stuff. But I would say in general, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't respect yourself enough to not let the world into that, then you'd have to assume it's worse in private.
At home, yeah.
You have to
does
assume.
he beat her?
Yeah.
Does she beat him at home?
Which is why a lot of people get standoffish and protective when they see a random dude at a bar yelling at his chick or pulling on his chick, because you know that if it's that bad or that apparent in public, there's something else going on, and she either can't see it or she feels trapped enough that she can't talk about it.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And I totally agree too, because like one of my biggest things is like protect me in public, correct me in private. You know what I'm saying? Like even like because it's certain cases where like your significant other may be wrong, but like I don't like.
You always back up your family and loved ones in public. It doesn't matter.
Always, bro.
It doesn't matter if they're starting the fight and acting a fool. You don't let them die on that hill.
100%. That's like one of my biggest
and
pet
then you win the fight or you fight together, and then you beat his ass at home because it was like, dude, what were you doing getting us into that mess?
If y'all brothers, hold on.
If y'all
like
brothers,
y'all in a relationship, bro. And your girl,
that's
you
different.
Say, don't beat her at home.
No. I was talking about respect,
her.
respect between peers.
But yeah, it's one of those things where like, and I done fell out with people because of that, bro. Like, I'm going. You know, say we out a college party, and this guy's like it's one thing, like, and that's why I say men are so like territorial, and they try you too much, bro. Like, especially when I was young, like in college or whatever. Like, I'm with my girl or whatever, and this guy's like, oh, you trying to holler? I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? She's good. First time, like, she's good. She said she was cool. All right, good. And you try to get on my bro, she with me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Calm down. And then, like, this is a real story. And like, bro was like, oh nah, bro, he's taking off his shirt in the house party. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro? He's like, I know it's hot in here, bro. Calm down, bro. Like, he was like, nah, bro, you think I'm really like that, motherfucker? And I'm like, you want to fight? So I'm like, bet. So I'm like, bro, like come on, man. I'm like, bro, let's step outside. I don't know who these people's house is. Like, I'll step outside, bro. And he's like, oh yeah, you want to fight? What's up, man? Like, yo, wait, let me get my boy out here to record. I'm like, yo, cool, bring him out. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna handle what I gotta handle. And like,
this is in Florida.
He kept 100%
This is
Florida.
crazy. I'm bring my boy to record.
And he kept going. I'm like, bro, like, what's up?
Let me
bro?
get my videographer.
And he's like, nah, man, bro, like,
hey, bro.
And he's like, his boy's recording, like, man, bro, like, he's going on the camera, like, man, tell him I'm really like that, bro. I'm like, bro, like, hey, bro, do that after we fight, bro. Like, if you win, then you can go, you clip that back into the, because I know you like that on social media. And like some of my partners was like, man, bro, you know, so I'm like, bro, I'm on all that, bro. And my partner's like, man, bro, they holding me back. And then he was like, I'm like, bro, like, chill, you know, calm down. And he was like, man, bro, hey, man, if you grab me, bro. And he grabbed me, bro. And he was like, yo, bro, if you fight him, bro, with the bomb, I'm gonna have to check you on that, bro. Like, we gonna bam. I'm like, you came here with me, bro. What are you talking about? We gonna bam. And then, like, shorty I was dealing with was like, oh, yeah, you overreacting, you doing too much. I'm like, bro, like, yo, I told bro from the start, like, bro, like, yo, you said you were good. I said you were good, bro. Like, after that, it shouldn't be no more conversation, bro. And I'm like, bro, I'm telling dude to go ahead and go, bro. He taking off shirt apart. Like, no one said anything with that, bro. I was like, they was like, bro, but you know, so you waiting and everything, bro. I'm like, bro, hey, I don't.
Yeah, because you're not about to punk me.
I'm not tolerate disrespect. What you mean, bro? Like, oh, you could have walked away. I'm like, bro, I walked outside. No. He came outside.
Yeah.
He wanted to record the fight. Let's get to it, bro. And then
wanting to record the fight is hilarious.
It's wild to me.
Let me create circumstantial evidence real quick.
Yeah.
But it's black community. You know what I'm saying? But like,
that's ridiculous.
And it's so funny.
No, we didn't fight because, like, you know, he hopped in the car. Was like, oh man, wait, I'm going to the store. Like, it was so funny.
I'm gonna go to the store.
Everything I love, bro. This is so funny, bro. He's like, man, bro, I'm about to go to the store quick. I'm gonna get a black of mine, bro. You be in when I get back. I'm like, what? Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Okay, so basically he was looking for you to back down and kind of just punk you at the party. He didn't think you were going to take him up on the fight.
Yeah, and then he's like, because he had his spot. I'm like, and I guess at the time he probably didn't think I had people with me, but apparently I didn't either. I didn't have people with me either. But and it was so funny because my dude was like, man, bro, you know I got my girl. He was like, you know I got my girl at the party with me and everything, bro, man. You know, so she was like, at the time she's probably like 1 month, 2 months pregnant and whatnot. He said, man, bro, you know, so you put my girl in danger. I'm like, bro, you could easily put her in the car, bro. And you said like, yo, I'm like, first off, you could have left. Like, you could have left with her, bro. What do you mean I put her in?
No one told you to associate with me after this point.
And then, like, yo, you, and 100%. And then you trying to hem me up, bro. And I'm like, bro, like, you supposed to be my mans, bro. And then it's so funny because, like Shorty, she was like, oh, I'm wild. I'm doing too much. My boy was like, oh, yeah, you got my girl in that. My other homeboy was like, you know what I'm saying? And these supposed to be just street dudes I'm with. They was like, oh, man, bro, come on, man. You got to chill out, bro. Man, you doing too much, bro. Man, we had a college house party.
Everybody left
But the one, like the two people that actually said I wasn't wrong was the one guy that wasn't like that, and the dude's girlfriend that was pregnant. She was like, "You was not tripping at all, bro." I was like, and she was like, I told him I was gonna say his name just now. I was about to name drop. She's like, because I'm so pissed. She's like, I told him you wasn't tripping at all, bro. I don't understand why he even, like, you know what I'm saying, like, try to put that. He was like, she's like, I could have easily, and she said, she's like, I could have easily sit in the car, and I told him that, bro. Like, y'all handle that, y'all fight or whatever, bro. And I'm like, bro, so thank you. I know everybody turned on me, bro, and that shit turned me.
Oh, and you felt
that situation turned me sour, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it should have. And you felt disrespected.
And then they came up. They was like, oh yeah, man. The next couple days, like, man, I just want to apologize, bro. You know, I realized, bro, you wasn't wrong, bro. You was doing what any man would do. I'm like, bro, I was like, that's scripted, bro. That's scripted, bro. There's no way you felt like that. You just you took 2 days to tell me that, bro. Any man would do that, bro. Then you would have ride with me when the situation happened. But yeah, man, that was just.
Did you stop rolling with them?
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like even my. Cause I got we still got a joint friend, and he was like, oh yeah, bro, he want to do, because I do sketches and everything on albums as well, and he's like, oh bro, we doing the album together. I was like, well, I don't want to be on it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh well, man, you know what I'm saying, man, just one song, bro. I was like, well, do your song with him, do all that, and then when you have a song that you want me to do content on, I do that song, but I'm not doing it whatever song that he's on. Cause I'm like,
with you because I choose not to hang around people that I've already felt disrespected by.
Yeah.
Because I already know that as I try to live this life of a Christian woman, that's going to put me in a space that I don't want to be in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you've already disrespected me, which means you think it's okay and you might do it again. I'm not entering that. If I'm somehow entered into it, I will maneuver and behave
for sure
appropriately.
Yeah,
but I'm not putting myself around people that disrespect me on purpose.
We got any tabs we want to get to the fans, the viewers, and everything before we head out of here?
Just stand on what you want to stand on. Respect and love everyone around you. Don't be like that. Just know that your world is not the world. Everyone lives in their own reality. Don't take disrespect too hard, and live your life with love and respect. That's all you need. If you love and respect yourself, the world will love and respect you back. It doesn't matter what you see. It's how you shape it.
Not
Drop
money,
gems.
not money, power, and respect.
Nah.
All you need is money, power, and respect.
Self-love.
What you need in life.
Self-love is the biggest form of respect.
God. And then you put everything else, however you want to do that.
Of course, God is always first.
God, family, respect.
If you don't love yourself, you're not respecting the world.
Well, God's love teaches you to respect. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't have God's love and not respect
100%.
Others. Ooh.
We took a turn.
That's deep. I like that,
That's
Brand.
deep. And we got to get out of here, but...
Hey,